Okay, so we have one more paralogue that we can do here. Also, we're going to need to beat something to prove at some point. So, the next, paralogue in the list is this one, True Edginess. But, to be honest, I'm really tempted to do this. Because I just recruited Manuela and Hanneman. It only fits to do their paralogue right now. So, I have no support after that last chapter. So there's really not much to do except just straight up do Oil and Water. So let's head right to it. This is going to be very interesting. If these two's group task dialogue was any indication...
It's raining, Professor.
Oh no, Kingdra is now 50% faster.
On rainy days, the wound I got from the Death Knight hurts like fire.
Oh, okay. Well, starting a lot more seriously than I would have expected.
Every time it aches, I get angry. You understand, yeah?
Well, yeah, you kind of got
sure
stabbed by a Grim Reaper.
To kidnap Flame, but still. Did they really need to stab me? What'd I have to do with it? They ruined my beautiful porcelain skin. Worse, they took off before I could stab them back. So rude.
Well, she does have a strength in swords, so I suppose that makes sense.
That's rather enough, Manuela. Cease your moaning and give the professor a break.
Oh, stuff it, Hanneman. Unlike you, the professor has a big heart and listens to me talk about any problem I have.
They've only got a C support. I wouldn't say that just yet.
More likely, your incessant ramblings offer no chance to interrupt.
Is that true, Professor?
Okay, who do I side with here? Honestly, I'm personally on Manuela's side here because even though she is rambling, it's about a serious injury she got. I don't really see why that's a bad thing.
I knew it. You listen to me because you care about me, don't you? Ugh, go away, Hanneman. Leave us alone. And stop making me shout. It causes the old wound to hurt again.
Then perhaps you'd best stay quiet. Keep your emotions in check, I'd say.
Don't worry, Professor. We do this all the time.
Oh, don't worry, he already knows. He put you on a group task after all.
Indeed, Manuela and I do not mix well. Been true for years. That said, if it were up to me, I would prefer speaking to her in a calmer manner.
It's not like I enjoy bickering with you, so maybe keep your mouth shut more often.
I state that which needs to be heard. For example...
I'm sorry, I couldn't help it.
Same. Apologies. I am here because I have new information on the Death Knight's hiding place.
Okay. Well, I'm guessing if this paralogue has a deadline, then I suppose fighting the Death Knight again during a paralogue is fine. I mean, I'm sure that we're going to eventually fight the Death Knight in some big climactic final battle and they'll die, but yeah, I guess that'll happen after the deadline if this is passed.
What? Really? You could have started with that.
Several students have reported possible sightings on the western edge of the sealed forest.
This is a forest that many people trained by hitting the trees. But, unfortunately, they were equipped with seal skills, and thus the entire forest got strength, magic, defense, resistance, and speed sealed.
While the authenticity of these reports has yet to be verified, it is still a very real possibility.
You know, I was just thinking in my head, it'd be kind of funny if it was actually like a copycat Death Knight who was wearing a dodgy knockoff costume.
I was thinking I would report this to Seteth as a precaution.
What? Why? We can't be slow. He's going to get away.
Well, Seteth's a Wyvern Rider and you're both on foot. He could probably catch the Death Knight faster than you can.
Protocol on this matter requires reporting to Seteth, then Lady Rhea, then...
Professor, let's leave this old geezer behind and get going.
So, Hanneman is lawful and Manuela is chaotic, I guess.
Old geezer? I am barely 15 years your senior. I will not hear such...
Stop talking. Let's gather a team and get going. I'll go scout ahead. I'm coming for you, Death Knight.
I don't think the squishy mage should be scouting ahead.
It would not do to get yourself killed without someone to avenge you.
Okay, so his priority is not that she's going to get herself killed, but there won't be anyone to avenge her. Oh, okay. We are at this map again. And Manuela starts out on her own. Well, good thing she's around, she's equal level with the enemies here. That could actually be a bit of a problem. What kind of battalions do you have? No, just regular bandits. Huh, enemy Pegasus Knights too. And bandit leader, who looks exactly the same as that Dusker leader for the most part. Axe crit. Seal strength, Lancebreaker. Okay, no Death Knight from the look of it. That's a shame, honestly. Okay, let's check conditions. Nope, not that. Wrong button. We don't have a lot of deployment slots here either. And, wow, Manuela has a lot of healing range. And we have a ton of people who we cannot go on without. Defeat the enemy commander, right, so it's just a defeat boss mission. Okay, we have yeah, we really don't get to deploy many people, and these three are taking up our slots. So I guess I can afford to not deploy Dimitri, although he is pretty close to maxing out Cavalier. May as well use Shamir again, even though I'm going to be forced to use her for a later paralogue. I think Hilda, and we kind of need to be moving fast in this chapter, so Dadu might not be the best option. But, why not? Okay, so in that case, who's got the Stride Battalion? Okay, yeah, Flame does. I will have to switch that over to someone who is being deployed. Okay, map. We can't change where Hanneman goes, or Byleth, but we can... Yeah, I think a good stride should get most of us to the front quickly. Yeah, I think these positions should be fine. Might as well save, but I kind of doubt this will be a problem at all.
Manuela's in a tough spot, Professor. Even if she's only got herself to blame, we cannot abandon her.
We have plenty of visitors today. Let's stop their annoying rescue attempt.
Oh, that sounds a bit like Keith Silverstein.
Now that is a woman.
Uh-oh, they've noticed me. Here they come. Let's take them out.
Okay. Nosferatu. She does have a bit of bulk for a magic user, though. Just have to watch out, because she obviously can't handle a whole lot at once. I kind of want to see what her crit quotes are like. It's something like, "You're going to the infirmary!"
Here we go.
Okay, so if I go for stride... Yep, let's do this. You could beat this curse of the sealed forest!
To work.
Because I'm pretty sure the forest was also hit with movement seal. Okay, you can not double that guy for some reason. Alright, yeah, you got really high dex, but your speed's not great. And curve... Heavy draw will kill you, though. Haven't actually shown heavy draw before. Yeah, I'm noticing that a lot of classes have pretty similar animations overall. The way she draws her bow is pretty much identical to the way Ash does, although her victory animation seems pretty unique. Okay, ooh boy, wow. Is Manuela the one we should be worried about here, or you? Yeah, your speed is not good. Of course, close counter doesn't really work with magic, because, yeah. Unless he's only getting double because... Wait a minute, that's a Swordmaster, isn't it? Yeah. Can I just see what generic Swordmasters look like? Doesn't even look like sort of a straw hat. It looks like some kind of a steel armored hat. It's kind of cool looking, though, I guess. It's a bit of a weird class outfit that probably would have made more sense in Hoshido, I guess.
What should I do?
Okay, you can finish off this guy with your iron face punches.
A threat eliminated.
He's probably getting reasonably close to maxing Armor Knight. Yeah, so let me just check. Thoron, you get doubled. Okay, you do get doubled with pretty much everything. But yeah, that guy has, 21 speed. I don't think anyone here can double that guy. 19 attack speed. Yep.
Stay focused.
I mean, we've got a few people who can avoid getting doubled, but still. Is there anyone who can get all the way up to that? Yeah, Hilda can actually go all the way up there. Who else is down there? Yeah, I'll need... No, I'm pretty sure Hanneman and Bylov together can take out that guy. But Hilda does not double you. But she can split your helm. No, my graduation hat! It has been split!
Work.
I cannot live without my graduation hat!
I'm still a delicate flower, you know.
A delicate flower who just gained a ridiculous ton of stats there. Yeah, her charisma is really good, but her authority sucks, so that's kind of a problem. And I get doubled if I use the Levin Sword. But in situations where I'm not doubling anyway, I might as well... Though if I crit there, Hanneman does not gain any experience. Okay, someone's going to attack Hilda, but not him. Gambit. Well, you have access to group flams. And you can also use Curve Shot, but you will barely do anything. Yes, Sagittarius?
You're in my sight.
Oh, nice!
Don't let my age fool you.
That's cool.
Reassuring.
Yes, reassuring that your old age has not caused you to be lame. But yeah, that "you're in my sights" made me think of, it just made me picture that monocle being some kind of a targeting reticle. Okay, you're definitely dead.
Try harder.
Nice dodge. That was like arrow jump rope for a second there,
Worthy of applause.
I guess. Oh, experience gem. Well, I get the feeling I know what that is. And yeah, I've since found out that knowledge gem is an equipable item, which gives boosted, I think, like skill experience.
You're predictable.
Again, doubling means nothing when you're doing no damage to begin with.
Missed.
Stating the obvious there, Shamir. I almost called it Catherine. That was a cool pirouette dodge there. Dodge animations in general look pretty great in this game.
Not what I was hoping.
That was not great, though. Yeah, I actually don't know about Shamir at the moment. Okay, question. Can Manuela... She can double you, but that might result in pain. You can go a little further than I would expect. And I also have a Steel Gauntlets. And you have... Oh, Armed Combat. Okay, I thought that was like Tomebreaker, but obviously not. Because Tomebreaker would look different. It would be like a tome against a dark red background. You have a... Yeah, you do have a Steel Lance. But I think I should just have her keep running, because I think that guy will just die on the enemy phase regardless. And I think she can take it. Hopefully she can take it. So I guess I did sort of have a tangent prepared for this part. Let's see if I... Hanneman can not quite finish you. I hate it when you're... Oh, well, you're doubling with fire, so that's fine. I was about to say I hate it when you leave things with 1 HP, but nope. That was fine.
Do try again.
Oh, wait, you're dead. Obviously, you cannot try again. You know, I'm kind of surprised that I did not make a Velvet Room related one, like that I haven't come up with any Velvet Room related one-liners for him.
Luck wasn't with
Of course, I don't want to come up with any Yakutski related one-liners because that would result in me having to make terrible puns, and I hate that.
I will handle whatever comes.
We had enough trouble with Yakutski programming a pun database into Igus. Thankfully, that was deleted. Well, mostly. She still made that ice detective pun at the end of the game. I don't know if we're going to get doubled or not. One thing that I have actually... Okay, you're just an archer. That I have actually kind of noticed about this game is that depending on, like, the enemies, the map models of a lot of the classes don't exactly, like, aren't exactly all that, well, not intuitive, but, like, they sometimes look similar to their promoted counterparts. So, I do often, like, have enemies that are, for example, that Swordmaster, I didn't realize it was a Swordmaster at first. And in Chapter 5, there's a guy that's a Fortress Knight, but they look a lot like an Armor Knight, so it's kind of hard to tell that they're a Fortress Knight. Oh, boy. I do have a battalion. No, I don't actually have a battalion. Do you have to remember, though, that Manuela can fight decently well with swords. And in fact, she probably has higher attack speed with swords. Even though she still doubles with Nosferatu. Okay, that hit rate sucks, but how's your hit rate? That's a little bit higher of a hit rate. Do I dare? Also, experience gem. Increases the amount of experience earned. Well, probably no reason not to equip that right now. I think I trust her.
What a bunch of meddlesome losers. Maybe we should take a hostage for leverage.
Meddlesome losers. That's like the worst generic bandit insult ever. Isn't there like some game where a character just says as a comeback, yeah, and you're a loser?
Capture that woman. We'll show them what the Death God gang's made of.
Huh.
Death God gang? What kind of childish nonsense? Where's the Death Knight?
Oh, interesting. Okay. I wonder if that... I have a feeling that made more sense in Japanese, because Death God and Reaper are the same, like, they're basically just alternate translations of the same word, Shinigami. So, like I was saying, maybe that made more sense in Japanese, because there were a group of bandits that called themselves the Death God Gang. Yeah, it would sound just like the Death Knight or Reaper Knight in Japanese. I do like that, like, how they've still kept the title as the Reaper. So, like, you still have both of them. Okay, that's actually a bit higher of a hit rate than I expected. However, that's a bit, less damage than I expected them to be dealing. Oh, that was pathetic.
Boring.
Okay, +1 physical attack is not bad. So yeah, I suppose that tangent that I was talking about is that whole, like, age thing. Like, I do really like cool old guy kinds of characters, but on the other hand, yeah, I actually think I'll go for you first, because then you'll both die on the enemy phase, whereas otherwise only one of you will. But I do feel like, in a lot of games these days, there's a distinct lack of cool old lady characters, and I find that a shame, because I really like the cool old lady archetype. There are some other... That's like a silver axe, isn't it? Yep, okay. 32 attack. That could be painful. But Byleth can just destroy you, oh well. And, like, I don't know, to be honest, I do feel like the lack of old lady characters is, I guess, because a lot of games are designed with male demographics in mind, and, yeah, gotta appease the waifu fans, and I'm guessing no one wants to waifu an old lady. So, yeah, like, I mean, it doesn't... I'm not counting, like, 1,000-year-old ladies who only look young. Okay, yeah, I feel like that's probably a bad idea. Unfortunately, can't finish you off. But I can finish this guy.
Not my first battle.
Well, obviously not. We fought you in not the prologue, chapter 1.
I can still shine bright.
That's pretty decent. Okay, you got -1 physical attack. That's probably why your swords are not doing so well. Right. I think Shamia's fully... Yeah, Shamia's fully healed. And now you're super far away because I had you stride at the beginning. And, well, yeah, stride is useful when you're closer. I know you can equip multiple people with stride, but still.
This'll make the job easier.
And like I said, both of you will die on the enemy phase if I attack that guy on the player phase.
Are we done?
It's not often that you see, like, a sniper having that much enemy phase combat. Well, I mean, you know, unless they're a Unless they have the double bow, and at the moment I'm actually slightly worried about Manuela. But she can heal herself a bit with Nosferatu. Okay, I think her battalion's getting a little bit weak. Oh, and of course she has Resonant White Magic, that's why I didn't get the option to Gambit earlier. Okay, you, Pegasus. Nah! Really? And that's only an iron... I did not realize how strong those Pegasus Knights were. I think I may actually be screwed here. I should have had her... I should have checked, because I mean, I'm used to enemy Pegasus Knights being terrible in most Fire Emblem games. Oh god, that's bad. That's disgustingly bad. I think I'm actually screwed. Yeah, I can't get her out. I may be screwed here. I mean, she has Grounder, but I don't think that's... Nope. Oh, wait a minute. They only double her if she's using Nosferatu. But even still... Forrest is plus 30 evasion, though. That is still very, very dicey. And she doesn't even have any vulneraries. Okay. That is really, 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 really terrible. I should have brought Flame. I could have had Flame's rescue work here. I'm not even nearly in range of the bandit boss. Because, yeah, I guess maybe my only hope is to take him down quickly. Oh, wow, I really should have been paying attention there. I didn't register those Pegasus Knights as a threat, but... Because I'm used to... Because for some reason in most games in the series, enemy Pegasus Knights just have awful stats. They just, like, have Rapier, huh? Okay, and I'm guessing that's not Lord only. Oh, right, that's a sniper, and you have a funny hat. I guess I'll do this. Nice dodge, I kind of needed that.
I'm all sweaty.
Did you really just get nothing? Well, at least you don't double. I can finish this guy off. Oh, this is not good.
Should I have held back?
No, you should not have, because we're about to fail miserably. Let me just check conditions. There's 7 enemies left, and yeah, all of them are converging on Manuela. That is really, really bad. Because, like, if she goes down, I'll just do Divine Pulse, but Divine Pulse is not going to help me in this situation. But I do need to absolutely make sure that she equips the Iron Sword, otherwise she will definitely, definitely die. I wish you had a vulnerary. Okay, Moment of Truth. Manuela needs to hold out this turn. I don't particularly care about you. You're what I care about. Okay, that's one dodge. She really needs to dodge these, though. Okay, good. She dodged one of them. And I think she's safe this turn, unless I get incredibly unlucky with that guy. He does do 5 times 2, and you're cancelling away, and that means you can attack, and I have to dodge at least one of them, and I did. Good. Okay. Yeah, I feel bad about having to rely on luck to survive this, but... the game left me no choice in that situation, because I greatly underestimated those Pegasus Knights. Okay, so speaking of which, I now pretty much need to just take down the boss. Oh, but there is that rapier. She does not kill you with that. She does not kill you with that. I want that rapier, but...
Be mindful.
No. Byleth can't do it. Not even with the Sword of the Creator. Assault Troop does not one-shot you. And your movement is pathetic because you're a magic user. Because I don't really see Manuela surviving another turn. So I think I have to lose that rapier. I don't think there's any other option here. Unless I just Divine Pulse spam for crits. Which, you know, I could try. It's definitely an option. I have 7 Divine Pulse charges. Okay, then. Well, I guess I should go for it.
You lost to me?
I sort of have to go for this, then.
We are the Death God gang. We're all unstoppable.
And I need a crit here, please. Nope. Really?
Be mindful.
Well, is that going to change my RNG for this? Or I could just use Grounder.
We are the Death.
No crit again. And I have to Divine Pulse anyway. Because I know that the RNG can't be fixed because sometimes Byleth gets hit and sometimes he doesn't. So clearly there is at least one alternate outcome where Byleth crits. So I'm going to have to just spam until I find it. Okay, Crest. That's not going to do enough, is it? Nope. Yeah, I guess I'm just going to have to give up that rapier. I'm sure there'll be more opportunities to get rapiers in the future, but yeah, just... I know the combat RNG can't be fixed because sometimes Byleth got the crest and sometimes he didn't. So, clearly, you know, there was a possibility that he could have crit on one of those, like, 7 Divine Pulse resets that I use, but... Well, we all know how bad my luck is.
What should I do? Be mindful.
Yeah, I have to have Hilda attack first, I'm guessing, because otherwise, yeah. Or I could just Gambit.
We are the Death.
Oh, and he's been speed sealed too. And that does exactly 12 damage. Let's do it.
No hesitation.
I knew it. Of course. Of course I get the crit when I don't need it. Of course. The one time where I don't absolutely need the crit. The one time when the crit loses me the rapier, I get it. Ah.
So impressed.
Manuela, are you uninjured?
A few scrapes and bruises, but yes, I'm well enough.
Yeah, I mean, again, I brought that on myself for not realizing those Pegasus Knights were a threat. I should have got Manuela out of there faster. I should have checked their stats, but, Makul Evil Repelling Company. I still can't believe the one time I get the critical is when I don't need it. And when I don't want it.
How could anyone think that was the Death Knight? It was obviously just an ordinary bandit.
Manuela, you unthinking fool.
Wait, I feel like there shouldn't be a comma there.
Hanneman, I've heard enough already.
How bloody stupid are you? If that were the real Death Knight, you'd have new, likely fatal wounds to match your first. Do you know how much you worried all of us? You should be ashamed.
No.
I'm actually going to side with him on this one.
Exactly. You are supposed to set an example for our students. Yet you let emotion get the better of you?
You're right. So there, I said that. It's true, but... I'm sorry. I'll apologize to everyone later.
I should say I'm sorry as well. I lost my temper just now.
Well, at least they're sort of getting along now.
I see you act so irrationally and I lose my wits. I care about you a great deal and wish to see you safe. Will you believe me?
Yes, of course. I'm the same way after all. I let my emotions get the best of me. We're both too old to be shouting all the time. You're awfully quick to put a bow on this. Are you sick of us already, Professor?
You're part of this, Professor. We are the only teachers this academy has. No need for bickering.
Well said, Hanneman. Would you care to join me for a celebratory drink?
That sounds lovely. Perhaps a nice cup of tea is enough.
I don't think that was the kind of drink she had in mind. And, well, yeah, no super weapon for Manuela or Hanneman. Even though Hanneman does have a crest. And from that, we go straight to teaching.
I've deepened my understanding.
Wait, healing focus? Huh. From punching. Okay, then. Okay, that's all done. Faith only, no. Holy Kingdom of Fargus Founding Day. Of course we want to go to this.
This is so good. Can I have some?
And ironically, the two students who are participating are two of my few who are not from Fargus. Okay, then.
This is nearly as delicious as Mother's cooking. I would happily eat this every day.
You know what? Wonder if their mother was actually a dragon. I guess we'll find out. Because I still, the question marks on Flane's age get me really suspicious. No one coming forward for supports this week.
I'm gonna do the best.
Okay. Look, Professor.
This isn't so hard.
Oh, that was Cyril, not Hilda, who got a rank up in armor.
Well worth the effort.
Cutting Gale.
It's all instinct now.
And yeah, I'm training Hilda in writing just because, you know, great night. Marianne's birthday. Why not do a tea party for this? I'm sort of semi-considering maybe recruiting her, we'll see.
Did you need something from me? Thank you very much. So nice and warm. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, well, she liked animals. Thought that would make sense.
Huh?
Okay. Yeah, I mostly chose that on process of elimination. The other two just didn't seem like they fit her.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sure she would not like that at all. I know, like, I've seen her talk badly about Cress in the past. That's kind of like gossip. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, I feel like the last one matters more than the first two.
Thank you very much for the tea. I look forward
Because
to
I've
doing
actually
this
got
again.
one of the first two wrong before, and still got the last one, and still had the final option. So I think the last one matters more than the others. And now it's going to be time for more parallel... No one got any support still. I mean, I guess it's because I've got a lot of C's now, so right now all I really have left in a way is B's, and they seem to take a lot longer. But still, yeah, this has been a very dry week in terms of supports. And yeah, Cyril's is plot locked, so I can't get that one yet. That's a shame. I wanted to see some more supports between these people. But, oh well. Like, I mean, Hanneman and Manuela would probably be hilarious. And they can go to A. And I suppose there's also the possibility of certifications. But I think Dimitri is very close to mastering Cavalier, and I'm wondering what kind of skill you get from mastering that. I mean, it wouldn't be like movement +1 or something. That'd be kind of cool, but also kind of overpowered, maybe. And yeah, I think I can tell now that the number in the middle is actually like your stat total and how it will change. And yeah, you can press ZL and ZR to see how your stats will change, and yeah, your stats are going to go down quite a bit if I make you an Armor Knight. She has an okay pass rate for Cavalier, I guess. One more level and I can make Cyril a Wyvern Rider. I will definitely do that when I get the chance. And yeah, so I think next time I will do those 2 remaining paralogs that I have access to now. So, see you all for that.